There we go. Apparently it seems like it's taking its sweet ass time to do the thing in my Twitch chat on PC. It's like I hate when it's like I hate when it's like that kind of shit happens because it makes me think it's like, oh, do I have to it's like, oh, do I have to like restart my or like refresh my 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 Twitch that thing itself or something or what? So like, the only thing I see in like my PC side of things is just fucking SiriBot has made its little like SiriBot's the only thing I see on there. One of the things I'd say that I kind of hate about shit like this is I have like my chat stuff set to where if like I'm if I like if I'm not streaming, it has the shield mode thing activated, and then normally whenever I go live, I think like SiriBot would be known to be known to do the thing to basically like turn it off so that way people can chat and everything. And I'm just thinking to myself, it's like and like there were times where I would see like say it's like I would somehow see the thing where it's like it says SiriBot has disabled like all these little things and all that, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. But sometimes it doesn't happen, and I'm thinking to myself like, did it actually turn off or not? Because the thing that kind of comes to my mind is that you know like I think everything's fine, and the next thing you know, it's like, oh, someone wants to try and type in my chat, but it somehow has email has like the stuff set to be in shield mode or whatever, and then I don't know it until like it's maybe too late or something. Like just eesh. Yeah, I guess while I kind of like wait and everything, for my chat stuff to update it, I'll go ahead and get started. So As always, everyone, heyo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome to technically yet another installment of Let's Plays Live, where I stream random things at random times for various different reasons. And today, I decided to do a little thing with Doom mod that originally I was wanting to try and do around, I think, like the beginning of December. But for some reason things were happening with the port, where it basically did the thing where it's like, oh, it unsubs from all the mods that I had downloaded, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, now we're going to try and re-download them all and have a good portion of them not really work for some fucking reason, or it's like, oh, either like it fails to download, or it says that it's downloaded, but as soon as you try and go on to the mod, you get like an error message that just boosts you right back to the title screen or main menu. Yeah, I mean it's like just trying to change the thing because of how I'm streaming directly from my PlayStation, and I'm playing the Doom plus Doom 2 port. It always has this thing set the games and demos. No matter how many times no matter how many times I would like try and set things up beforehand, it's unfortunately how it works. But anyway, so yeah, I was wanting to be doing this I was wanting to try and do this hopefully around like the beginning of December, but like I said, things were happening with this port, so I kind of put it off to the side, and then yesterday I did like a little random stream of it, just trying to do some of the levels. I think I got to around like map 7, and then I decided to kind of like end it there and be like the part 1 and stuff. So we're gonna try and maybe continue it and see what happens. And yes, I'm pretty sure some people might be asking, even though like I have doubts about it, but yes, I know I didn't really stream during my normal time frame yesterday, so I didn't really stream the Terminator 2D No Fate game, which I will be getting back to somehow, some way. I just don't know exactly as to when, because the idea that I had for my, starting to go back to week of streaming was playing some Terminator 2D on Monday, aka which was yesterday, and then doing a fun little playthrough of Elden Ring Night Rain where I tried to play as the Undertaker character. But more or less things kind of happened that I wasn't really expecting, so I decided it's like, I guess I'm not gonna stream that day, or around that time, I should say. Anyway, so yeah, this mod that we're gonna be playing is called H2H-XMas or Head-to-Head XMas, but yeah, it's pretty much. I think it's by some people that were known as like Head-to-Head Gaming Network. As you can see by the little thing here. So this right here is a little page that I've gotten it from. It's a Bethesda edition where it was kind of had like it had some stuff fixed and added and changed and all that. So yeah, there you go. Um, but overall, basically, it's a Christmas themed Doom mod for Doom 2. I believe it's like a full 32 levels. I'm not really 100% sure. Best thing I can be able to explain is you are apparently playing as Santa because of like some of the sounds and like the HUD and everything like that. And I guess like you're going around just killing demons and you know yeah. It's a very old mod too, about apparently around like 1995. So might not be like the most perfect thing that you will see in modern ports or whatever today. But yeah, we're gonna start off on Valve House and see what we can do from there. The idea that I kind of have for right now is I might try and go until like I get like until I hit like the next intermission text screen, and then go from there. But yeah, as you can see, the HUD has like has kind of has a new look to it and everything. Currently playing as, like I said, we're currently playing as Santa, at least from what I can assume. And another reason why I say that is because of open that. Anyway. Okay.
Oh my face!
Okay, yeah. So for whatever reason, I can't get the barrels to explode. And yeah, another thing I'd say is like, this is technically my second time ever playing this game, or playing this mod. Because I had played a long while back when I was doing nothing but YouTube, when I was doing nothing but YouTube stuff. But I'd say this is like the first time that I'm playing this in a vanilla-like aspect, and the reason why, and what I mean by that is like I'm playing it as like classic as possible, meaning like no jumping or crouching, no freeloading, and of course no mods.
Oh my face!
Ow. Okay. Well, might as well go get the candy canes out of here. Man, just imagine, like, fucking seeing Santa Claus having a boomstick. Okay, well that's a restart. Okay, quick save there.
Open!
Okay. So now we know where that now we know where that one area leads to. Okay. But yeah, pretty much in a nutshell, like, yeah, this is about this is like the one Christmas. This is like the one random Christmas thing that I remember having that it was kind of there was kind of familiar-esque, but it was something I haven't played in a while, so it's like so it was like, oh, you know, this could be like a thing that I could do to play on the channel, and you know, kind of like relive this, and be it'll be like the one time where I'm actually playing in normal in a normal vanilla setting. Okay. So I can actually be able to just... Never mind. I was like, I could be like, oh, I could just, go this way and... But no, it's like a one-way track. Now I will say this, okay? I've played Doom. I've played classic Doom in a lot of various ways. I played it in the classic vanilla feature, where it's like, oh, you play it just like as one would say, like as God intended. It's like I said, with no jumping, crouching, free looking, no like minor big gameplay mods, add-ons, all that stuff. And I played the game vanilla. I played it, vanilla. Well, I played it like classic, like a modern classic type thing, where it's like, like I said, I have all those things that I mentioned, but I'm still, I'm still, like playing it as classic as one can be, and then I've played it, with various different mods. Now, I'm not saying like this port here is a bad thing. I like it. Um, even if I might be somewhat saying that because I managed to get this for free because I had the previous Doom classic Doom ports, but I say that as someone who likes to be able to play it and to have a nice collection. Okay, to have a nice collection and being able to play a handful of mods that were made by in the community, whether they made them or not, and everything. The only things that I wish we could be able to have was having the ability to maybe have a toggle of of jumping and crouching, or free looking and everything like that. Just have those options. That's only the one thing that I wish that the sport had. Ow. But like I say, even though I wish that this part had that, it is one of those situations where it's like I can still roll with it. I'll still play it and everything. So yeah, it's I will, I don't mind. I don't mind. That it didn't include it, had it as a feature, or whatever. I will still, I'll still play the bejesus out of this thing. Especially for having at least having some fun with mods that can be uploaded to this to this port. Ow.
Open!
You know. And another thing I guess I could say is like I can understand, you know, if this is supposed to be like a thing where, you know, where it was like, oh, you know, we're trying to, you know, still have it be like like in the classic, you know, Doom, like vanilla Doom type of experience. Like, and I get that. Like I said, like I get that. I don't mind that. It's just something. It's just, you know, that like there are some things that I would love to have seen this part have.
Open!
I don't know why, but I just have like a feeling that walls can somehow be opened, regardless of you know, us not being able to do it ourselves. Oh my god, dude. Give me a sec, everyone. How about you go fuck yourself, Jericho? Yeah. You know, you can fuck right off out of here. You think, like, why the fuck would I even add you? Like, I don't even know you. Come to my stream, you know, not even saying hello or anything like that. And it's like, why would anyone who's anyone Want to add, well, to just fucking straight up add you on Discord, huh? Like, explain, please, someone explain that shit. Yeah, for all I know, you're nothing but a bot account. Besides, why, like, I'm gonna tell you guys a little random thing. This is something I've kind of noticed. This is something I've kind of noticed over the, I guess you could say the course of, like, Discord and everything. So, normally when people, like, you don't even really know, they just suddenly, like, just message you out of random blue, and they just, for some reason, like, randomly just tag you in it or something like that. There, like, high chances are that it's always going to be, like, a bot account. Like, it's going to be, like, a bot account, or, someone had gotten hacked or something like that, so... Yeah. Yeah, that's just something that I've kind of noticed, especially, like, when someone has unfortunately, might have unfortunately gotten hacked and everything. They're like, oh, gonna like, like try, they're gonna like try and pretend like, they're that, they're gonna try and pretend like, they're, like there's, still the same person or whatever, and all of a sudden, like, they just like at you, like, like either on like DMs or something like that. Which I'd say mostly it's like DMs because. I don't think that they would really be. I haven't really seen that kind of shit happen on like a Discord or whatever. So and I don't know why my fucking chat, my PC side of things for my chat is like, um, taking a sweet ass time to like load everything. I'm honestly surprised Siribot didn't catch. I'm honestly surprised Siribot didn't catch that. But yeah, Jericho, you can go fuck yourself. You can take your little Discord, you can take your little Discord username thing and shove it up your ass. Yeah. Motherfucker thinks I'm gonna somehow be, like trying to, find them and add them. Yeah, fuck off out of here, Jerry. Might as well call yourself Jerry Can or something. And yeah, like I said, I don't know why my fucking Twitch status, like, on PC, like, it's just, not wanting to have everything timed perfectly. Anyway, meanwhile, back at the ranch. Outskirts. So, dear children, can you guess what Santa felt after learning from dying Doomguy that aliens... Wait, isn't that same thing? Oh wait. Yeah, yeah, but say this does feel like the same thing. Huh. I'm a little bit confused on that, honestly, because normally it doesn't really... it normally doesn't really have, like, an intermission thing, after, like, map 7. So yeah, that was the thing. I was thinking to myself, it's like, wait, like this is map 7, and I want to say, like, there are certain maps that have, like, intermission text, like, after you beat them and everything, and then, you'd be, like, on the, quote-unquote, like, second or third part. Okay. Well, I guess we're in the proverbial hellfire now. Ow. Let's go right by you fellers. Okay. I am so glad I was able to catch that. Okay, so I need a blue key to apparently, I guess, exit this level. Fair enough, fair enough. I do kind of wish that it had like some sort of indication, but it wouldn't be the first time a Doom level's done that. Okay, Daddy's red. Wait, I see some over here, I think.
Open!
Okay. Red key card there. Nice. Nice. Very nice, very nice indeed. I will say that would have been one hell of a trap. Or what that? I will say like that is one hell of a trap. You know, luckily for me, I was able to survive it pretty nicely. And it's kind of funny in a way too that some of the Revenant missiles, like they just you know, they just vanish out of existence. But yeah. Oh wow, 35 kills out of 32. Well, do we consider that to be overachieving? A high rise. thing that I kind of wonder about, in a sense, is like, how come they didn't really make, how come they didn't really do like more festivities for this mod? Like, I know it was like I can understand like it being like an old mod, but like, I guess there's a part of me that's just thinking to myself, like, there could have been like more done, but I don't know when certain things were certain like sprites and stuff were made, like like say for example having cacodemons be like caco ornaments, like Christmas ornaments and all that, and then like when you I think like when you kill them, you hear like like them breaking, or like having or like having maybe, I don't know, like maybe having like some of the weapons, have like having like little bows or something like that. Because I remember one random Christmas mod that I played long ago. I think it had like the shotgun, have like a little like have like at the end around like the end of the barrel near or whatever. It had like a little like bow thing, which I thought was kind of funny and all that. And then I think like the SSG or Super Shotgun, I think like it had like a different kind of color to it. Kind of like had like I think I want to kind of have like a white, like a snowy white kind of look or something. And then I remember times where I see like and I remember like times where I would see like like a plasma rifle having like red green entry balls. Maybe there'll be a place that I fall down from. Gotta love when you can get the three good blasts from the super shotgun to take down the Hell Knight. If only it was that simple when it comes to Barons. Drink a whole keg of festive beer, drunken rage. I think that's supposed to be like a. I think that's supposed to be like a hole that that goes to like a random monster closet that that alerts enemies that I'm gonna assume teleported in, because there's no way to really like how like a monster closet where like like a wall opens or some shit. I hate when that shit happens.
Open! Open!
Ouch. Thank God those things of cookies were there. Let me guess. Some kind of wool hackery trickery thing. Ow, ow, ow. I don't know why, but like every single time whenever I see the H2H thing, it makes me think like in my head it kind of makes me think in my head in a sense that H2H, like I can understand it, but like if it's like the people like a thing about like the people who were behind this mod, everything like that, but there's that random part of me that thinks to myself, this is like the universe, the like H2H is like this universe's equivalent of UAC. But I do know also that, but I do know also that they could have done like the exact same thing, even though I don't know which one came first. But with how like I think it's like Team TNT did their thing, because I think like they were known to sort of like have their own little like brand, like brand on like levels and shit. Yeah, and I just get the as I'm doing some checking and everything, I get the thing about like on my Google account about how Halloween, aka like about how the Halloween chapter for Dead by Daylight, a very old licensed a very licensed chapter and everything is actually leaving. But anyway. Uh, well, I'm not surprised that they were going to be doing some teleportations. It's like, why am I not surprised they were doing that? Oh. Okay, I can see right away that the exit area needs a blue key. As long as they're not too smart to actually figure out how to get out of there, I should be good. Tell you that, old boy, I fell asleep on the job.
Open!
Ouch.
Open!
But I guess they were somehow were smart enough. Ew. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, got the blue key now. But yeah, the one thing I've talked about this I've talked about this quite a bit when I've done like Doom playthroughs, whether it be like vanilla or would it be like like normal classic Doom or mods or whatever. Um, I always kind of advise to do a thing where it's like if you get a key, save it right away in some sort of way. Like I just did a moment ago, where it's like, and I got the blue key, and I quick saved. Because in my opinion, like I think that's a nice little thing Bill try and do. It's like, and I guess you could say it's kind of like one of those like unwritten rules. Where it's like it's not required, it's not official. It's just something like you kind of like put into your put into memory or whatever. But like. So there's always like a thing that I do. Okay, like if I'm on the first level of something, would it be like an episodic thing or like a megawatt type thing, like like this? Like I'm playing on the first level. I always try and I always try to do a little quick save. I always quick save and and the levels and stuff like that. And then like afterwards, like anything from like level 1 and beyond, I will anything from level 1 and beyond, then I will do what is known as like hard saves. And the one thing I always kind of recommend is like if you have enemies that are like aggroed onto you right away when you start the next level, um, try and take them out as much as possible, if you can. And then like, once you are safe and, you not have to worry about anything, then you go do your little hard save. And then, when you get a key, that's close. And then, like, when you get a key, it'd be like the best way to, save your games is to have like a little, like your little like custom checkpoint. So City Hall is the next level. Okay, red key for that, and looks like there's gonna be a blue key for that. So we need to find right in the bleed. Once thing I love when my fucking shots don't hit. Oh. Okay, so lollipops are armor bonuses. I guess I can understand that, you know. So let me sort of recap here. So cookies, I guess, are like small med kits, you know, give you 10 points of health. Eggnogs are big med kits. I think it's like maybe like, well, it was like 25 or so. Candy canes are health bonuses, which, you know, give you one thing towards your health. And lollipops or armor bonuses, of course, and they give you 1 point of armor. Gotcha.
Open!
I'm gonna go down first. I find it funny where it's like you trying to you know hit the use button on you know, trying to open up a door that's, you know, locked. You hear the normal, you know, but then you do this.
Open!
I don't know. Oh, lollipop. Alright. Yeah, say for a level called City Hall, this looks nothing like one. And watches a bit, and watches like, you know, it gets actually to, you know, being a City Hall, maybe around like at the end of the level or something. I don't know.
Open!
Ew. shouldn't I eat that cookie? Well, guess we gotta go in here. Sensu. Okay. Whew. I could have been deadly. Especially on the fact that a fucking arch file was there. Circle of Death, also known now as Main Hall. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and end it here. I know I said I was gonna be trying to like, I know I said I was gonna like originally go to go to the next point of like, you know, where I get the next intermission thing, but I think I'm good for right now. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the you know, the little Doom mod stream and everything. I will probably be doing more of this soon. I just don't know when exactly per se, because I'm just, you know, kind of like trying to figure out what kind of, you know, ideas and stuff I'm going to be trying to do for, you know, the current week and everything. Cause yeah, like I don't know 100% for sure, but like if everything goes well, cause I do want to play, I do want to, you know, try and plan, you know, to like play some Night Rain as the Undertaker and everything. Cause like I said before, like I have a little build that I have a little build that I kind of came up with. I think it, you know, might be fun to play, you know, play around with and try out. You know, and go from there. Which, speaking of Night Rain, I guess I might as well kind of like make this as a little bit of a announcement per se. But um, I have managed to kind of play around with one of the new little relics that you can be able to get at the collector sideboard. Um, Basically, because of how from the DOC they like apparently brought in some some relics that were originally only made to be in Deep of Night, but like they've added, I guess like they've added some stuff to the base game. But essentially, I've managed to get a little relic that turns iron that has it to where Iron Eye has a bit more arcane. I think it's like he has like a bit more arcane, but his dexterity is a bit reduced. And I've actually managed to play around with some. I managed to do a little thing where it's like I made like some arcane style loadouts for Iron Eye. So there's a slight possibility that I will be possibly doing a third little playthrough thing of Night Rain as Iron Eye, and I'm thinking about maybe I'm kind of thinking about like maybe doing a thing where I have like an arcane, I turn him into like an arcane Iron Eye, and have like certain relic or like certain bells, like based around like the main effective weaknesses for the bosses or some secondary thereof, be a thing for him. I even did a little thing just for the hell of it where like I think like I made like a magic I think I made like a magic based Iron Eye loadout where it's like I think like his bow was known to do like magic attacks and stuff like that. Um, and then I did do a thing where I actually decided. I also did do a little bit of a thing where I got rid of. I did do a bit of a thing where like I got rid of the extra. I think it's like I got rid of the extra Deep of Night relics because I don't really see myself probably playing Deep of Night anymore. And I also kind of wanted to maybe like make room to be able to get like new relics in the future, especially like for like having like Scholar and Undertaker and everything like that. But I don't know, like, 'cause I don't know how if that actually would help things or not. so so yeah, there's gonna possibly be like a excuse me. So yeah, there's probably going to be like another playthrough of Night Rain as Iron Eye. Um, he will be a bit more arcane based versus than usual. Um, the idea that I have is I'm gonna be trying to do like the main bosses, and I might try and attempt to do like the DLC bosses as him, but I don't really know yet because I'm still kind of having this. I'm still kind of in a way like having like that slight PTSD, um, from the times that I've had to deal with like the balancers and Dreadlord, especially when I was playing a Scholar. But I don't know. It's just something that I have in my mind right now. So yeah. But I don't know exactly when it's going to be because, like I said, I have plans with Scholar and Undertaker now that I've actually, completed everything that I need to. So, yeah. The idea, like I said, the idea is hopefully, maybe later on today or something like that, or maybe like at a later time, play around with, Undertaker, doing like the regular bosses and everything like that, just, go from there. So, we'll have to just wait and see on that. But like I said, I figured I'd just kind of, tell you guys, an idea that I had. Because I've talked about this before as well. But, when it comes to the characters in Night Rain, I always consider myself to be kind of like an Iron Eye main. And I've also talked about, I think I've also talked about this before, where Iron Eye was like the first character that I had, made various loadouts for. Like I had like various loadouts for like the bosses and everything like that. And then like others, so like some others kind of followed suit in a way. Now am I like like the top god tier Iron Eye? I don't consider myself to be, but that's kind of one of those situations where it's like I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm the best god tier, so and so of this of this day and age, or this character or whatever. But I like to say I like to like at least I know my shit. So but yeah, we are going to try and raid. I think I have an idea as to who I'm going to raid into. But it's kind of like a we'll see type of moment. Yeah, I kind of figured that probably was going to be the thing. Oh yeah, okay. So let me refresh my. Let me redo my ting on Twitch Mobile. Cause yeah, I think I have an idea as to who I'm gonna raid into. I don't really know him that well, but I think I believe I believe I've raided into him at least once. But we're gonna raid into this person name. I think it's like Praise the Pixel. They're currently doing some Elden Ring Night Rain right now. I don't know for sure, but like I saw they were playing a Scholar, so I don't know if they're like doing like Scholar's Remembrance like I did or something else. But yeah, we're gonna maybe go in and say hi and all that. Maybe I might see about being able to join in for a thing or two, but we'll see. Um, so yeah, let me just get things set up here. Going to go to my bottom of my chat because I'm gonna try and I'm gonna be trying to get rid of. I like to do a thing at times where I like to clear the chat before I raid out, and because I have the Better TTV app and everything, I usually have to I have to like hit like the little like the gear button thing all the way down to Better TTV and go from there. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching and everything, and as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.